Hello, Arsenal fans, old, young, and new. So I have been on basically a 3 month hiatus, and I also took off. Well, I had to take off 2 weeks for work. I got in a little slide out on my bike, on my brother's bike. But we're back. We're back. We're back. Blood clot, blood. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. So know that. Lacazette, Pepe doing the thing yesterday. Woo! For nothing. But we need to go back to November. My recollection of thoughts of games. I think I balled out after we lost to Leicester November 9th. I was very upset. I was talking about how Arsenal was out of control. Emery did not have anything going for him. And I believe right after the Norwich game, I think the day of the Norwich game, Emery got sacked. We actually had our first Arsenal manager sacking for the first time in my 23 years of experience of watching Arsenal. We had our first manager sacking. Then I believe we brought in Freddie Long. That I have not. We shall talk about these things today. We had the Arsenal and Southampton game on November 23rd. I did not watch. I was very upset from the Leicester City loss, which should have never happened because I don't even think. I think Vardy played, but he didn't even get a goal. I'm gonna go over the Arsenal game. He had gone through 6 games of win this streak. I think this was the last time Lacazette actually scored a goal. This game to me was like, why are we drawing after we lose? We fought for this draw. It was ridiculous. I have nothing more to say on this one. And then the Thursday in round 5 of Europa, we are at home and we lose to Frankfurt. The game we should have actually won. Mind you, I watched a little bit of it, but it wasn't as... We were too all over the place. United just put anybody in at the time. It was just that anybody plays, anybody scores type of game. And it wasn't a game set in stone. So I believe after the Frankfurt loss and all these draws and the loss to Leicester and a draw to Wolves, draw to Victoria, the loss in EFL Cup to Liverpool, it was time for United to go, and he got sacked the day of the Norwich game. And about, I think it was like an hour or two before the Norwich game happened, Longenberg was put in as interim manager. I believe Longenberg did the Norwich game, he did the Brighton game, he did the West Ham game, Standard Liège, and he did the City game. And he also did the Everton game. So that was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 games he was interim manager for. Apparently, I feel like it could have worked out, but they really wanted somebody. And I feel like if Lungenberg was to take that spot as manager, he would have had to lose that youth jaw. And I feel like he was more into the youth at the time in December. So I think he just said, if Macau's coming, then I am fine, and I can go play. I can go to teach the younger lot. I'm just happy that Arsenal, ex-Arsenal players are in these our managers right now, because that's what we need. We need old players who know what's best for Arsenal, who know Arsenal in and out, who understand Arsenal as a whole, and just make Arsenal their home. And that's what I'm glad of. So, as interim manager, Lungenberg gave us a draw for the first game. Mind you, it was a heart attack game. I had stopped watching. It was a lot going on. It was a 2-2. But it wasn't the same 2-2 we did at Southampton, which was very, very odd, might I add. But it was interesting. We also had the 2-1 loss at home to Brighton. I think that's what tore all the fans up. We lost to Brighton at home. Like, how does that happen? How do we lose to a team that has just come up out of the blue? To Brighton. We lost to Brighton, you guys. Like, I'm stuck. I'm stuck that we lost to Brighton. But then, we go to West Ham. So I said to myself, I'm going to go watch the game. I go to the bar, watch the game. We're winning 3-0. Then we win 3-1. I said, well, look at us. Winning something. And then we go to Europa and take a tail whooping 2-2. Like, it was the worst 2-2 I've ever seen. Like, to go to Standard Liège and play the way we did was ridiculous. Let me go to these stats and let me show you guys what was quite interesting. To me, what was quite interesting is they gave Lungenberg a draw, a win, and then they gave him a loss. And then we got a draw.
I put the condition in, and then I put the other one in. I think it looks better with just the condition in.
They were 2 up. We came from behind.
How do you saying the scratch used to stop?
I don't know what was said in that dressing room that day, but we had to come from behind. We struggled in Europa this season. If we're struggling in Europa this season, how we gonna make top 4 and go to Champions League? How that's gonna work? If we're struggling in Europa, if we were struggling months ago, we're lucky we even made the next round of Europa League. Listen. Then we got a caught ass from City. Done. I was done. I refused to watch anything Arsenal at that rate. Anything. Man City 3, Arsenal 0. We couldn't even get in that half at all. And I think it was like the 18th of December, 18 or 19. And we ended up pushing Lungenberg back to the youth and saying, look, we can't. But I feel like Lungenberg could have made a huge difference. But I don't think the players allowed that, or the fans at all, because it was only about 2 losses, 2 draws, and sorry, excuse me. And about a win. We had a win under his belt. It was great, you know. They didn't want Macau to manage the Everton game, but I think he should have. That would have been an awesome game to manage. Ex-Everton and ex-Arsenal new coach managing the Everton and Arsenal game. That would have been a historical day, especially for Mikel Arteta, and especially close to Christmas, close to 2020. That would have been excellent for him. That would have been so historical. He would have made history. But he did not manage, and we got a draw, 0-0, and I was happy to take that draw. I was upset with our draw I was very upset with our draw at Bournemouth because on Boxing Day, because we could have won that game. That's when I really got back into Arsenal. Like, after the 2-2. I lost it. I was upset. I was upset they was letting Lungenberg go, but I didn't want Mikel Arteta as manager. I'll be honest there, but I'll take him. Why? Ask our Arsenal manager. I'm an Arsenal player. We should have won that game 1-0, man. Like the ridiculousness of the referee that day. I don't even want to touch on that. But we're gonna move to this. We ended the season with a loss. We lost to Chelsea. Lost to Chelsea. And we're gonna leave it at that. We start the new year at home to United with the most miraculous win. Listen. We beat United, and that's all I'm going to say. We beat United, and it was miraculous and exciting. And then we're back home, and we're struggling against Leeds United for FA Cup. How? How do we manage with these things? I don't know. Then we go and get how many draws? 3 draws. 3 draws that we struggled to draw. Let's see these stats at Crystal Palace. 1-1. I'm just trying to figure out how we are 1 up, 12 minutes in, and then lose, and then I don't understand it. Sheffield United, I'll be honest, Sheffield United ain't nobody too swift right now. Like, they on point. That's why they're in Premier League as is. And then we just about drew to Chelsea on January 21st. Like, that was a struggle. And then we go to Bournemouth. We got chosen to go Bournemouth for FA Cup. We played that right after we struggled at Chelsea. And we end up letting Bournemouth take a goal back. That kind of ticked me off because I was going for that clean sheet again. But the clean sheet did not happen. So we ended January on a good note. We have Arteta with about 1, 2, 3, 4 draws thus far. And I missed the February games. I've been missing games, guys. I've just been super busy with life right now. I knew the Burnley game wasn't going to go the way I wanted it. I wanted that win. Like I said, we needed wins back to back to back to back. That did not occur at all. At all. Did not occur. But that win yesterday, oh my goodness, that win yesterday was amazing, hopeful. It gave us faith. Oh my goodness. What else can I say about this game yesterday? It was everything. 4-0. Pay. Ozil really didn't. Okay, guys. I know you hate me talking about Ozil, but the man just about got that goal yesterday. It slipped through the keeper's arms. He just about got that goal. But it was alright. I was proud of Pepe. Came out the woodworks, finally. And now we could drop Ozil. But nobody's going to talk about that. So I'm going to leave it in the open. Just saying. Saka tried a couple little shots. He is in there. I'm telling you. He could have taken us 6-0, you know. Easy. The only fur I hear yesterday was, please don't let Newcastle come back. Because they tend to come back when we play them. Says, sir, we have 3 upcoming games. We're going to talk about all 3 upcoming games. We are going to Greece. Our team is now heading to Greece to play Olympiacos on the 20th. Thursday, we play on Thursday. I can watch it. I can watch the game Thursday. And then it looks like we play on the 23rd. What, Sunday? Sunday, is it? Sunday. Because my papers due Monday, the 24th. All right. So I could watch the game on Sunday. My first Sunday off in a minute. Okay. And that will be Arsenal and Everton at home. And then we have a game the next Thursday as well. We are home to Olympiacos. And then we have 2 FA Cup games. Woo! Yes! March 2nd and March 4th. Hold on. Yep. Looks like they're both at Portsmouth. But I feel like it's the 2nd. We might end up playing on the 4th. So that's kind of like, I think this being put in here as such is because of how close that game is to that Europa League game. Sorry. But we have a quite interesting schedule for March. It's not much happening in March, not much happening in April, but it's quite interesting. I believe the EFL Cup final is this Sunday. I'm not too sure. It may be this weekend, I believe, but we opted out of that a while back, so that's out for now. Remember, we lost that 5-5, the penalty shootout October 30th to Liverpool. That game was a disgrace. Like, after that game, I think everything just went to ish. Like, it was just ridiculous. So, 4-0 yesterday. Beautiful game, beautiful girls. Lacazette coming back at the end. Ozil coming back at the end. It was just beautiful. It was a classy Arsenal touch. The Olympiacos game, I'm really looking at 2-0 for Arsenal. I only say that because we have played Olympiacos on several occasions. We played them in Champions League. We played them in Europa. And we've just had a fun time in Greece with these guys. And they have given us a run for our money before. And I feel like since we are away, our away record is not looking as beautiful. But I feel that we can win this game or draw it at the least. And hopefully win the game at home on the 27th. We need this Everton game right here. We really definitely need this Everton game. We drew to them last time. We need to win against them this time. Portsmouth ain't nobody too swift right now either. That's a game. That's a game that's going to be quite interesting today. In March. But there we have it, folks. Arsenal. All day, as you see, I'm on the schedule. You can go on this thing. It's called, it's an app. This app is beautiful. I'm also on the ESPN app. This app is called All Football. So check it out. And my main team's Barca. I don't know what happened there, guys. Even though my main team's Arsenal, but okay. Alright, folks. You have a fun one. Arsenal all day.